Hey guys, so today I want to talk about some of my favorites for the month of March. I did get all of these things about end of February, so I have been using them for almost a month. So let's just jump in and I'll show you guys what are my favorites this month. So the first things I do want to mention is probably one of the things that everybody already knows. Everybody's wanting to get it, probably can't get it. I'm sorry if it's still out of stock. The RCMA No Color Setting Powder, which is amazing. I used to use the Bare Minerals Veil Powder, which is great and everything else, but I feel that it does not work as great as this because I do have the oily T-zone. So, and I live in Florida, so it gets really hot and just I do use only powder foundation. My skin does get a little bit oily in the very center in the forehead, and I have already tested it out throughout a very hot day, and I actually did go one day without even using that and just using a little bit of concealer under my eyes and setting it with this. And I also went ahead and set my T-zone and it stayed matte and dry throughout the whole entire day, which I really love. BH Cosmetics Brow Gel. I didn't really know if I needed it, but I really came to a realization that I actually do need it. My brows do grow in like a little 45-degree angle, so they don't grow vertical in the beginning part, which I like to keep it vertical because I don't like to fill in too much in the beginning of my brow, so it really makes it more natural looking. And this really has been like my everyday use. Even if I don't wear any makeup or anything, and I'm going out the door to like a grocery store or anything else, I will put this on just at the very front and shape my brows, and they will stay that way all day long. When I put it on, it looks like I already filled in my eyebrows without actually putting any product in there. The next thing is also from BH Cosmetics. It is the Nude Blush 10 color palette. They do have two other ones like these. They're both a little bit darker for my taste. I don't use blush a lot at all. I used to actually never use blush at all. I had like one MAC blush that I used and I like hit pan on it. And then when they came up with the nude blush, I was like, that's perfect because I really don't like the bright colors. And it does have fairly bright colors if you look at it. So it does have a few that are like pretty pink and everything else. And I really love the more nudie pink colors. I feel like it complements my skin tone. I would say I'm pretty fair skin. So I felt like these colors would really complement my skin tone. And if I am not wearing any makeup, or if I'm not wearing foundation, I actually throw this on and it kind of creates a very soft, warm effect. So I really love this. The next thing that's in a palette is actually a palette, something that Makeup Forever came out with, and they just came out with, I would want to say a couple months ago, and it's been sold out for a while now on the Sephora site. I still believe that on the Makeup Forever site they do have these, and these are just the metal palettes. I think Kathleen Lights mentioned these, and that's actually how I found out, and I went out, grabbed them. I actually could not get them the first time. I missed out on them. They were sold out. And then I did go on the Sephora site and I was able to get actually two of these. I got two of the extra large ones, which are pretty nice, I have to say. The reason why I really like this, prefer like over a Z palette, it has two sides that you can actually magnet things to. These are actually my depotted BH Cosmetics palettes. So this is the more natural palettes, something that I actually grab every single day pretty much. The top row right here is Makeup Geek, and everything else is BH Cosmetics. I have two palettes from the BH Cosmetics. One is the Modern Mattes and the other one's the Eye Essentials, which I really love. The only thing, when you put this little pad in, it does get a little bit heavy, which is okay. I don't mind. It's not something I would travel with in the first place. The only thing that these actually do stick really well on the magnet pad. The magnets that I got for the BH Cosmetics ones, because I actually had to put a little tab in the back because the little pans for BH Cosmetics aren't like metal, so they don't stick to any of these little magnetic things. This is just metal, so the magnet sticks to the metal part, and I do have a magnet here, and it sticks okay to the magnet, so it's kind of like magnet to magnet versus magnet to metal. This is my everyday go-to palette that I use, which I really love, that all my shadows that I really need are in there. So the next thing I want to talk about are some lashes, and I come across somebody's post, and I actually saw that shopmissa.com has some lashes for $1. And I was like, okay, well, I have lashes that I've ordered from like China that were like $1, and they had a pack of them, and they just weren't like great at all. I actually did not like them. So I gave it a go and got some lashes. So the first ones, so here are the ones I did get. So these are more like glamorous, more like if I'm going out, or more of like a super glamorous night look or something. These lashes actually look very similar to the Ardell natural lashes. I think they're a little bit longer. And the next ones are the wispy lashes, which are really pretty. These are my favorite, and I think they're the most popular on the website. So I'm definitely going to get more of these. I also got the single lashes, and these are like the long one. They have 3 different lengths. They have the short, medium, and long. I got the long ones, which aren't pretty long. I mean, they're compared to just something like this. And the last ones I did get, which I wasn't really sure because you can't really see, they're really short. Like, my eye is pretty lengthy compared to what these lashes are. So this lash won't even cover like half of my eye really, which is okay because I believe these are very good for just like doubling maybe, or just putting them on the outer part and just kind of bringing your natural lashes in the inner corner and just making it more like natural look. So the lashes I'm wearing right now are the wispy lashes, except they're like washed and then they turn into this, like, they didn't dry very well, because my other one lashes, the Ardell, the Salon Perfect, they all dry very well, and I can keep them, reusing them for like 10 times and they're just fine. Of course, these are a little bit cheaper, but they also are much cheaper in quality. But they are very light and very easy to use. So if you're like first time lash user, I definitely recommend these. You would love them. So the last thing I'm going to mention is something that involves my messy hair today. And it is the Numi, right? It's a Numi curling wand. I believe this is the magic one. The reason is because it has like the dials. The other ones don't have like a temperature control, which I personally like to have a temperature control because sometimes I just want a very super loose wave and I just put it on and release it really fast. Or sometimes I want like a super hold, which you will definitely turn the heat on higher and leave your curls on longer. So this is really nice. I'm usually, like, this is my first wand without a clip. I used to use the ones that have the clip, and you know, when you clip it and you kind of roll it up. The only thing with that is that it burns your ends faster if you clip it at the ends and you roll it up. So I really wanted a wand because you're leaving the roots on longer at the heat versus the ends, and sometimes you don't even, like, you kind of let the ends kind of hang, so your ends don't even touch the hot iron, which is really good so you don't get split ends and just don't get damaged hair. I do like this wand because it does keep the curls for a very long time, which is really nice, even though like the bottom are usually the ones that will let go of the curl super fast, because one, it's against the body and it's warm, so you're getting the moisture and kind of it straightens the hair. The reason why I got this one, they had a really good sale and I was like, okay, well, I need a wand, and had really good reviews, so I got it. So this is not like a sponsored thing or anything else. The wand did also come with a glove as well, so of course you don't want to burn yourself, especially if you're like me that's kind of new and getting used to just a single barrel wand. You know, when you get to the ends, you can burn yourself. And trust me, I've burned myself plenty of times with the hot iron. I've burned myself so many times with this thing. It's not even funny. I actually dropped a hot iron on my chest and I did have a scar for a while, but good thing for my derma, the scar is gone. And another favorites besides the actual little palette, I do want to mention and give a shout out to this whole entire top row, which are Makeup Geek. I finally went ahead and bought them. I just felt like maybe I didn't need to because I had all of these BH Cosmetics colors. So I did kind of have like very similar, I mean, they're not similar, but they're kind of, I felt like these were enough for me, and I just felt like I had to have them, especially like this Barcelona, which is a cool tone, which, I mean, I have cool tone matte shadows as well. I don't know, I just kind of like, I wanted them and I went ahead and got a few of them to really help me with like the blending and the crease colors, which I pretty much use these every day now, so I don't even use the other ones too much. and I just love them. They blend so great. I mean, you guys know Makeup Geek are awesome, so I don't have to tell you. I will link everything down below for you guys. I know the Makeup Forever palettes are sold out, I think, on the Sephora site, but I think they still have them on the makeupforever.com site. So I will link both of them down below just in case the Sephora one is in stock. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please thumbs up this video if you want me to continue doing the favorites video. I was a little bit hesitant of doing it because I don't know. I felt like I don't like buy makeup every month. I mean, I do have the Bon Bon palette coming and I have a feeling that I'm gonna really love it. So that might come in one of the videos soon. But I hope you guys like this video. Please thumbs up if you like it. If you want more of these type of videos, please subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time.